Hello and welcome back to Minagoroshi Christmas Eve. Or actually, no, it's actually Christmas Day on Friday. Merry Christmas. Hopefully, you're doing what you making do. I guess is a better way to put it. I'm doing fine. It's a Wednesday, but it's getting there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I got some presents already. Popcorn maker, bamboo steamer, pretty much just what I asked for. I also got a new headset. Um, I obviously use a separate microphone, so that doesn't really matter. But the sound might be a little jank, just because should I really? I don't know. We can like stop like maybe 10 minutes in, because it's really hard to check if the sound's working right. Because I don't know. I mean, new headphones, like $500 ones, but like for some reason it's hard for me to like tell with the sound compared to like my older ones. So like like I can't tell if it's too loud or too soft. So maybe we'll record like 10 minutes and I'll switch to my old ones and see how they sound on VLC. But then it sounds different on YouTube. I don't know. I didn't really change any sound settings, I think, so I think it should be fine, but I'll just keep an eye on the bar, the meter, see how it goes. But yeah, I mean, last episode, happy festival time. I did press continue and clicked twice, so I saw two speech bubbles. I was gonna say like, seems like Rita's pretty happy-go-lucky, but no, she is talking to Tomotaki and Takano. So at least she still has that in mind. So that's good. I mean, everyone was happy, and I mean, I guess what do we expect? Because going into this arc, I was kind of like, after I kind of steeled myself on Mastermind, who the Mastermind would be. I was like a 60-40 split. 60% it's Takano, 40% it's Oishi, and like at this moment right now, I'm like 80 Takano, 20 Oishi. And why? Because like the Oishi's been very extremely innocent this arc. I mean, he's sure he admitted he would do like Keiichi, he would try whatever he needed to do his goal, but I think that's not necessarily like telling of him being the mastermind. And in fact, the fact that he let go of the Tepe bait seems pretty weird to me. And I guess it's mainly the fact that we're getting we got two tips that are clearly directed to Takano from her grandfather about some crazy stuff I don't understand. So I mean, if that's not suspicious, then the fact that Takano hides her death or fates her death every arc, then I don't know what is. I can still see it being a Oishi, and this is just a bait. Like, sure, Takano has this weird bat story with her grandfather or whatever, and that's just a freaking red herring. Because we already know Takano's a little weird, so like, give her a weird bat story, and should we really be that surprised? But I am definitely, if it is a bait, it's been working on me, because I'm definitely thinking about it being Takano way more than Oishi. But I guess we just have to see, right? I'm excited. You're excited, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know how long this will be, but yeah, Christmas special. Let's go. Yeah, with these headphones, everything's like a little quieter.
あ、ああ、そんなことを言ってたね。
And I don't know how loud that is. It looks louder than normal, but like in my actual headphones, it's almost softer than normal, even them. So I don't know. Actually, maybe not. The music looks kind of the same as normal. But whatever. Let's just continue. Yeah. So Rita is confronting Takano and Tomotaki. And this is where I got. So we didn't really get that far. I just clicked 2 times and then I'm like, oh, I don't know how to check the sound. We'll just wing it like normal. But now I'm a little more hesitant because we're like in the end game, and if I have a stuffed episode for like some end game Higurashi, I feel like that would be pretty sad. So yeah. At least Rita's talking to them, so that's good.
どうして僕と高野さんが殺されなきゃならないんだい？
あらあら。私たちが5年目のたたりに名前を連ねられるなんて名誉な話よ。
We're definitely gonna get some Takano updates, but I don't know if that means she's the mastermind or not. Because we still have a lot of like the whole interaction into Higurashi, which I mean, I don't know how that would be explained. I was thinking about this a lot. I was getting myself hyped up. I even looked at some of my old Higurashi videos and looked specifically at the Takano stuff, and well, not all of the Takano stuff, just the confrontation with Keiichi, and it seems I don't know what it seems like. It seems so suspicious, but then like when something seems so sus, you may want it not to be sus. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, that's what I wanted to bring up. Oh yeah. So in Sumi Horoboshi, I think mainly because of a commenter. I think Val Hunter was the one who commented. We saw Mion move the body of Rina and Tepe so the cops wouldn't discover it because of the forestry stuff, and obviously that backfired, but that definitely seems like a connection to Higurashi. And then I was like, oh yeah, I agree. It was probably just Mion covering for Keiichi, and that's why they were pretending he was at the festival, and that's still probably the answer. But I was also thinking, like, why couldn't it just be Takano? And you're like, Aiden, why would it be Takano? Well, Takano definitely, if you rewatch the scene, she's definitely implying that she knows Keiichi buried a body there, so. And yes, the Sonozakis can probably like scout the area, but you feel like Oishi would notice it, right? But Takano like definitely would know like at least the vicinity of where it is, so she would be able to do it. Plus she has mountain dodge, right? So, and you're like, why would she do that? It's a good question. I don't know. Maybe she I don't know. It just feels like a possibility because I kind of written that off as a Mion thing, hiding the body to help Keiichi, which again it still works because they're pretending he's at the festival. And the Satoto thing is probably the disease or whatever she has, the illness, I guess is a better term. And but yeah, I don't know. I was just like, I was getting amped up, so I'm pretty amped up. Anyways, let's let it roll a bit. As I expected, they didn't take me telling them that they'd be killed on the night of the festival seriously. They did keep their promise to tighten up security after I showed them the ritual storehouse. However, they hadn't given one thought to their own safety. Oh well, like I said, I didn't expect them to believe me. If they were willing to take me seriously, I could have easily changed their fate a long time ago. It'd be really creepy for Takano if she is the mastermind and she's just hearing Rita say this. Like, I'd be like just shocked as a mastermind. Like, how does this kid know what I'm trying to do?
喉をかきむしるって、それはレベル5の末期症状のことかい？
Oh, 5. Oh, for the disease. Oh, you clout your throat for the disease?
大丈夫だよ。僕はちゃんと注射を受けてる。
Oh, okay. I mean, it makes kind of sense. Why else would so many characters clout their own throats if it wasn't for the disease?
そんなことはありえないよ。
私だってあんまりね。
Okay, I'm gonna take the stop and do some audio checking just so we have a nice and happy non-stuffed episode. So BRB. All right, testing is done. Honestly, for recording, I might just use my old headset. Despite this one costing $500, probably because it's a Bluetooth thing. I got it so I can, one, lie in bed better, and two, use it with my phone. But the other one kind of sounds just better. But I guess for recording, I might use my old ones. But for now, the sound is fine. Maybe I can play with the... Oops. I guess I'll just fix this up later. I can play with the audio stuff after. It's kind of cool how for each headset they save the settings. So I just need to find the perfect settings for these, and it might be better eventually, but for now I have confirmed that it is alright. And I even pumped it up a bit because it's not like that loud. Anyways, now that our worries is over, we can dial in 100%, which is what we want. So let's do that.
どこか遠くの山奥で焼死なんて失礼な話だわ。それがあなたの夢の中に出てきたというの？
今夜だけでもどうか気をつけてほしいのです。騙されたと思ってどうか僕の言うことを聞いてはくれませんですか？
私たちの身に迫る何かというのも夢のお告げなのかしら。大丈夫よ。あなたの身辺は山犬がちゃんと警護しているわ。今日だって8人があなたの近辺を警護しているのよ。
What's about you guys?
ありがとうです。僕の警護は十分助かっています。ですから高野たちも同じく用心してほしいのです。
心配してくれてありがとう。大丈夫だよ。こう見えても体は鍛えてるんだ。
He's been working out. That's a great think he's fine, bro. He's been working out.
降りかかる火の粉くらいはちゃんと払えるよ。
Tomotaki flexed his biceps and smiled. He was probably trying to make me feel better. But all he really did was make me feel sadder. This is the sad part about being me. I know the future, but I can't tell them. It's as if that was the rule of the world. People tend not to believe what I tell them.
でも死ぬのです。富武と高野が死ねば次は僕が殺されるのです。二人が死んだら誰が僕を守ってくれるのですか？
どうも相当悪い夢を見たみたいね。大丈夫よ。もし万が一私たちが死ぬようなことがあっても山犬があなたを警護するわ。
山犬は本当に僕を守ってくれるのでしょうか？守ってくれた試しはないのです。
They kind of just I mean, we've kind of seen them in action, but they weren't really actually, I don't know. I guess it's just we can't really tell because we don't know the scenarios where Rita did have the protection.
そんなことないわ。あなたがふっかけた喧嘩にも現れたでしょ。あなたの近辺を常に警戒してくれているわ。もちろん平時にはそこまでの警戒はしていないけれど、先日のあなたの要望以来、あなたへの警戒態勢は非常に高度な状態を維持しているわ。入江所長の警護よりも厳重なくらいよ。
富武と高野が死んだ後もその
無論よ。あなたの身ほど大事なものはないんだから。
僕たちは今夜殺されてしまうともう決まってるのかい？
Yeah.
参ったな。
富武に生き残る意志がないのなら 死んだ後の私の身にしか興味がないです。
My words must have left a mark on his heart. He looked much more serious after I said that to him.
やれやれ。分かったよ。せいぜい今夜気をつけるよ。
We just need more people with them. It can't just be Takano and Tomataki.
沖宮へ戻るときは僕にも警護をつけることにする。
二人の時に襲われるのだと思います。
Yeah.
だから今夜二人きりになってはダメなのです。
Also, browsing through a Totoroshi, just as it ends, this is also like the sister chapter, even though they're like, I mean, I guess they are fairly similar. It's just a better and a lot better version of Totoroshi, but it's interesting that Oishi disappears too, so don't know how that happens. Cause that's like a thing that usually doesn't happen, so.
あらあら、焼いてるのかしら。
Which means it's like a chance encounter, probably a rarer one. Because Rita hadn't really mentioned it, so. I don't know. I mean, Akasaka's here, so like him disappearing's probably not gonna happen. Maybe, but I guess we just don't know about it. Like I thought, I can't change their fate. When we saved Satoto, everyone shared the same sense of urgency. That's why we all got together and saved her before it was too late. However, these two have no sense of urgency at all. How can I make them understand? I sighed and gave up.
富武、高野、さようなら。今日までありがとうでした。
ちょっと待ちなよ。リカちゃん。
I had nothing else to say to them now. Instead, it might be worth talking to someone else. If I could get someone else to protect them, I might be able to change something. I can't give up yet. Fate is just as thin as a piece of paper. It's just like the lid on a jar of jam. It's not going to open unless you believe it will. I have to believe that I can change my fate. If I don't, it's not going to change.
富武さんと高野さんがですか？
Nice, Eerie.
それは本当ですか？
I've told Eerie about so many things and I've told Eerie about this so many times in the past. Eerie tends to listen to me more seriously than Tomataki and Takano do. However, that doesn't mean that he can actually do something about it.
お社様の巫女の僕が嫌な予感がするから。では、理由になりませんですか？
わかりました。そうおっしゃるなら、お社様のご神託かもしれませんね。今夜そんな事件があれば、5年目のたたりということに
I
な
feel
って
like
しまいます。
Akasaka might actually just do it for Rika, but I'm not sure.
お二人には
Maybe.
注意するよう、私からも伝えましょう。
All Eerie would end up doing would be warning the two of them, which was exactly the same thing as what I did. In other words, it wouldn't matter in the least. Eerie is just a researcher and he has no ability to deal with unexpected trouble. That's why Takano works for him after all.
くれぐれもよろしくお願いしますです。ペコリ。
Who else would treat me seriously? Who would be able to prevent Tomataki and Takano's deaths? That's right, there's one man who's been fighting the curse of Oyasho-sama with all his might, Oishi. Wouldn't it be like
あれ古田さん
crazy, like if Oishi was like maybe like got a scent that Takano might actually be the mastermind and that's why he disappears in the Totoroshi. The thing with Totoroshi is though, because of the great disaster, it's not like you can really search the area because it got quarantined. But like, I don't know, that could be something. But like, is Oishi a good guy? I really want him to be a good guy, to be honest.
探してたんで
But
す
I don't
よ
know. It's a rough life. What can I say?
赤坂さんがぜひお別れの挨拶をしたいと言って探してたんですが
Bro, he's... Come on.
つくづく赤坂とは肝心な時に縁がないの
He
です。
actually did nothing. Unless he, like, secretly stays.
先日の温泉の件を随分恨まれているようですね
I'd be cheese too, to be honest.
赤坂さんも何も恩返しができなかったことを悔やまれていましたよ長い休みが取れたら改めてひなみ沢に行きたいと言っていましたそれを奥さんに勘違いされちゃったみたいで可愛いけどあの奥さん家に帰ると怖い人なんだろうな
大石、実は大切な話があるのですが、
Oishi,
誰も信じてくれませんのです。
from what I remember, actually from Himatsubushi, he kind of remembered, he kind of believed Akasaka when, Rika predicted everything. But I guess that makes a little more sense because she literally predicted, like, 5 murder incidents in a row. So that's a lot more believable than what Rita's gonna say now. But I wonder if Rita ever tried to ask for Oishi's help. He kind of is just, like, branded as the enemy of Hinamizawa, so it might be new tech. I don't know.
いかがなさいましたか
I've spoken to him several times in the past. Well, there's my answer. Okay. He usually takes me pretty seriously, but if he's the mastermind, what does it matter? However, after they die, he starts suspecting me. That's why I stopped talking to him. Okay. Interesting.
それをどこで聞いたんですかどの辺で
I told him that I heard someone talking about murdering them in the crowd. That way, he might not be suspicious of me after the murder really happens.
確かに富武さんはよそ者だし高野さんと合わせれば2人
Isn't Takano like a villager? Or is she not? I thought she was. Well, she lives here. Maybe she's not originally from here, I guess. Kind of made sense with all the military training. I guess she would have to be from somewhere else.
確かに5年目のたたりとしては
Well,
あってもおかし
we
く
don't
なさ
know
そうで
if
す
she
ね
actually does have military training. I just kind of assumed.
デマの可能性もありますが分かりましたダメでもともとお二人をマークさせましょう
Nice. I mean, it might as well. You already have policemen as security.
襲うならひなみ沢と沖宮の間の道だとも言っていたように思いますです。
Tomotake's body will be found on the road leading out of the village. See, that might not matter though. Can easily just been placed there. Actually, maybe not. I forgot that it's been so long because the only time they really like inspected it was on Higurashi. But we do know it seems like he was attacked by multiple people, which again kind of works with Oishi and Takano, more with Takano because you don't really believe like people related to a policeman would do it. But that happens and he struggles, but he doesn't hit anyone, which makes it seem like an illusion. But then how do you explain all the attack marks? So I don't know, probably not. Maybe it's just like really the guy's really good at dodging, then he like runs away and rips out his throat, right? That's how it goes, I think. I mean, they might just have like proof, like tracks of him running away, so, but I don't remember if they mentioned that, so I don't know, whatever. Guess it doesn't matter too much, except for this situation where if they monitor that area, they might just not see it. From what I remember, he's discovered where the concrete road turns to gravel.
分かりました
I mean, I guess it made sense. It's not like much of a time period between the between the body's discovery, to be honest. Only a couple hours.
車を1台張り付かせましょう。そのくらいの余裕はありますので。
He agreed to get involved, and he wasn't suspicious of me either. I'm sure it seems odd to people that Oishi actually believed this phony-sounding story of mine. The thing about Oishi is that he strongly believes that there's no smoke when there's no fire. Is that like why he believed in Rena? I'm still like kind of shocked that he actually believed in Rena a bit, but whatever. It's okay. He's my boy, unless he's a mastermind. I mean, I guess he'd still be my boy, but I'd not. I mean, who knows? If we get, I'm sure we'll get a deep dive into the mastermind's thoughts and stuff. So like, if he's a cool mastermind, then I mean, I guess you have to be a pretty cool mastermind to plan all the murders. If see, I keep going back to this mastermind stuff, and that's not even the real question. The question is the killer of Rika. That's the most important thing, not the person who organized the murders. Because my original take, which is still kind of good, is Takano kills Rika and Oishi does the actual curse murders. But no, it can't be that. I don't know. It's like other people do the curse murders. It's not all Takano, but like, does that make sense? It doesn't, because I don't know. Whatever. I'm getting sidetracked as per usual. However, that personality of his caused me so much trouble in previous worlds. Of course, there's no question why he's so eager to believe me either. This is his last chance to expose the curse of Oyashiro-sama before his retirement. Even if it might be fake, he still wanted to believe it. That was convenient for me since I couldn't show proof.
クマちゃん、聞こえますか聞こえますか？沖宮への帰り道の途中にパトを1台張り付かせてください。いえ、単なる警戒です。良くないことがそこら辺で起こるかもしれないという噂が入りまして。2人程度でいいでしょう。お願いいたします。
ありがとうです。誰も僕のことを信じてくれないので困っていたところなのです。
それを信じるのが警察です。何事もなければむしろ無事を喜ぶべきじゃないですか。出動を空振りこれを喜べ。
I wonder if she should tell the club. I mean, we know the message is to trust your friends, but like, I mean, I guess she should just do it, but at the same time, it's kind of like a whole different thing than the Satoko problem, huh? Definitely seems more like an adult problem, but I don't know. I guess the message is trust your friends, so maybe you should just trust your friends, but even I'm a little hesitant in forming the Tomodachi Defense Squad with our club members. I really wish Akasaka would actually do something, but guess it's not as blessed to see him as I thought. Unlucky. It's actually a pretty nice bait. I thought he was gonna save the day so many other times. Whatever.
それにせっかくのタレコミ情報を見過ごして事件を防げなかったらこれほど悔しいことはありませんからね。
I see. That's his way of thinking about things. That was why he believed me without question. I hope he won't consider me a suspect after they find their bodies tomorrow. I shouldn't worry about that now. I can still do more. Okay, who else should I talk to? Should I talk to my friends? Here's the question. I can't give up. I should at least try. Alright. You would feel like... I mean... I don't know why I was hesitant. It is definitely important to like at least tell Mion and Shion. This was a little oversight for me. Shion would take it more seriously, I think, because of her theory, which I think is just the same in every art. Obviously, you explored in Mayakashi, but she does have the theory where she thinks the idea that like you're just allowed to kill someone on the Higurashi and it'll be blamed on Oyashiro-sama's curse. Obviously, the part about the Sonozaki is ordering it is wrong, but maybe Shion would actually believe. I mean, yo, bring out Kasai to protect Tomotaki and Takano. Who's gonna beat Kasai, dude? You gotta try to shoot Kasai? I swear, his punch can probably reach you from wherever you're trying to snipe him. He's Mr. Lanky.
あれか今日起こるかもしれないって噂のお社様のたた
But
りって
I
や
am
つか
super glad that Rika's not relaxed about this. I guess I just got the wrong impression. I thought she would be way more tense, but I mean, she's doing her best. But I thought she would be like tense throughout the whole festival, but it's good to see this. My heart is now, because I was thinking she's gonna be relaxed, they're gonna die, and it's all gonna go bad. But if you have backup, then it's a good chance, honestly.
うん。連続4年起こってるからね。やっぱり今夜も起こるかもしれないと思ってる人も少なくないみたいだね。
怒ると思うのは勝手でございますけど、富武さんと高野さんを名指しするなんて失礼な話ですわね。富武さんと高野さんにも念のため伝えた方がいいんじゃないかな。もう伝えましたですが、信じてもらえなかったです。
Is Shion not
そり
here?
ゃそうだろうな
Unlucky.
でも万が一何かあった後じゃ遅いしな大石さんに話した方がいいんじゃないか
We
も
did.
ちろん、もう話しましたです。
Shion's here.
リカちゃまはなかなか手際がいいじゃないですか。でも確かに用心に越したことはないです。今夜だけは。
Yeah, see, I knew Shion would agree more.
ひなみ沢村連続開始事件、
Can we get a little Sonozaki backup?
通称お社様のたたり。はっきり言って何年も続かれちゃ困るんだよね。面白がって模倣するバカも出てくるし、何より村のイメージダウンにしかならない。
つまり今夜何も起こらなければそれで連続はついえるわけだろなら今夜起こらないように何かすればいいわけだ
なんかって何ですの？悪い
Defense
ことが起こらないよう
squad.
に村中で見回りでもしますね。
Get some traps ready.
見回りなんかしたらかえって不用心な気がします。
You should just, honestly, just stalk them.
そもそも手の打ちようなんてあるんですか？一応綿流しの準備会の方では連続開始事件を模倣しようとする変質者が紛れ込む可能性もあるので、見かけない顔には
It's
警戒し
definitely
ようって
not
ことに
an
なってる。
unfamiliar face. It's just such an awkward situation. Because if it's Takano, then actually I think we might actually stop her, which is good. But like, they're always together, and Tomotaki obviously trusts her, so it's obviously hard to stop. And if it's Oishi, then Oishi like just knows people are like observing the thing, so we tread carefully. There's no way it's not one of those two. I will keep saying that until it's revealed, but it has to be one of those two. I won't believe anything
涙は
else.
よその人の顔はわかるからね。見慣れない人がいたらすぐわかる。だからきっと大丈夫だと思うけどな。でもそれでもきっと富武と高野は殺されるのです。リカちゃん、そうだね。私たちにもできることをしてみようよ。
そうだな一晩中を護衛はできないだろうけどせめて
But
祭
they
りが終わ
die
るまでの
out
間
after the
近くにいよう
festival.
ぜ人が近くにいれば悪い連中もおいそれと手出しはできねえだろ
I can't tell if they really believe me or not, but they listen to me at least. So if Tomotaki does die from the disease, the throat ripping thing, then maybe like, but we don't know what the disease is. I doubt they have like a liquefied form of the disease or something, you know, to they like captured it to make a vaccine or whatever, or research it better. And Takano's been like I don't know, slipping it into his drink or something. Or just injects him like outright and then all of a sudden a surprise injection. I mean, it made sense, but like, I mean, it's the answer arcade, and like, how many baits are there gonna be? I'm just thinking like how it'll. I don't know. I can think of possibilities for both, and a lot of it's literally just speculation. So I couldn't tell if they believed me or not, but they listened to me at least. We decided to keep our eyes on Tomotaki and Takano and protect them for the rest of the night. I guess I've done everything I can now, though it's hard to believe that this is enough to prevent their deaths.
あとは明日目が覚めた
You
時
haven't done everything
何も起こっ
though.
ていないかどうかね。
I don't know what else you do, but
リカは富武たちの死を防げると思っていますですか？無理かもしれない。やはりあの二人が死ぬのは私の命運が尽きることを知らせる時計の時報なのかもしれない。でもさっき高野も言った。山犬が私への警護を厳重にしてくれているから、仮にあの二人が殺されても
it's good if
私は無防備とはならないかもしれない。
it's good if Oishi's the mastermind. Probably doesn't matter too much if Takano's the mastermind though. I guess we just don't know too much about the Mountain Dogs too. Are they like a government unit, or are they like Takano's personal unit? I mean, it'd fit a lot better if they were Takano's personal unit, but like, with the government, I mean, if they're a mercenary group, they would just listen to their leader, but I don't know.
そうしてる間に東京から応援も来るだろうしね。いつものように富武たちが殺されたとしても、
But it's one of the
その
root
後の状況は
problems.
これまでの世界とは少し違う。
It's one of our root problems. We just can't let it happen.
それでもダメなら潔く死ぬしかないわね。とにかく今回は最後の最後まで諦めない。あがける限りあがく。どうせ無駄だから残りの時間をワインで過ごすなんて後ろ向きなことは絶対にしない。
I like the
リカの好きなよ
motivation.
うにするといいのです。羽生は相変わらずどうせダメだと思ってる？僕はいいもダメもないです。あるがままが運命ですから。期待するから心が痛むか。
If I'm an actress trying to get up on the stage, Hanyu is a real bystander. We have very different opinions when it comes to this.
リカ、何があってもどうか気を落とさないで。なんだか今回もどうせダメだって遠回しに言われてるみたいね。最近あんたと話してるとイラつくことが
Oh
多いわ。
god. I mean, I understand. I mean, I sympathize with Rita. I also do not like Hanyu's downer attitude, but obviously it's all in perspective, right? Hanyu keeps telling me not to get my hopes up because she cares about me. Because I hope to defeat fate and I get hurt when hope is betrayed. And the more I get hurt, the closer I get to losing my mind and disappearing. For Hanyu, that means losing her only friend. Losing me is probably the most unbearable thought for Hanyu since she has to live alone, unable to communicate with anyone else. I now believe that fate can be changed. Even when I didn't have faith, I still believe that eventually I'd find a way to get out of this maze. Perhaps Hanyu knows something I don't. I might just be a goldfish inside of a fishbowl. You feel like Hanyu would know, unless she also suffers the thing where Rita just doesn't remember her, like, sometime, like, when her death occurs, and it's all fuzzy, like, maybe Hanyu's is the same thing. But, like, also, but if it's not, then Hanyu definitely knows who the killer is, right? She just has like such an advantage. She can just do whatever she wants. We're stuck alone inside of a fishbowl, yet every day I knock on the glass, believing that I can break it someday. Hanyu keeps telling me that I'm wasting my time. If I get hurt and die, she would have to survive all by herself inside the fishbowl. With that, I think I finally understand our difference of opinions. Hanyu has lived for much longer than I have. Because of that, she understands the laws of this infinitely spanned world better than I do. No matter how much I refute Hanyu, I can never refute the truth. Even so, I still have to believe in my own faith. I believe in a spear that will pierce the wall of fate. My faith will make that spear sharper than ever. We found Tomotaki in a crowd and struck up a conversation with him to keep him around as long as we can. Nice. But like, it doesn't really matter in the festival itself because he always dies after it. Unless Tatano is like spiking his stuff, so we can keep that under control maybe. However, as soon as the festival ended, they tried to leave. If they left now, I'd never see them again. Mian tried insisting that they stay at her house for the night, but Tomotaki refused. Everyone tried various ways to stop them from being alone because the murderer might be around. What if like Tomotaki's in on it? But it makes no sense because he definitely dies, so I don't know. However, we actually started to believe that they wanted to be left. However, we eventually started to believe that they wanted to be alone for adult reasons. And I wound up suggesting that we shouldn't interrupt the two lovebirds. Huh.
大丈夫だよリカちゃん。富武のおじさまだって男だよ。
We're gonna be feeling real. The thing is, if they die, then maybe our club members will rally up and protect Rika as best they can. So I guess that might be a thing.
いざとなれば高野さんのために獅子奮迅の活躍をしてくれるよ。
Yeah, but like she could be the mastermind, the killer.
そうよね。
I keep saying mastermind loosely when it's Rika killer that we need to really be worrying about. I don't know. Whatever.
私に危機があった
It
ら、
has to be the
ジローさん
mastermind,
が
but
体を
it
張って
doesn't.
守ってくださるのよね。
I don't know.
そのつもりだよ。
じゃあ私たちはもう行こう。もうだいぶ遅いよ。
Will Hanyu please follow Tomotaki? Please?
ありがとうね。気を利かせてくれて。
くれぐれも誤解しないでくれよ。僕は診療所に忘れ物をしてるんだ。それで診療所の鍵は高野さんが持ってるから、
Okay.
高野さんと一緒に診療所に行くんだよ。
I wonder if that's a static thing. An area. I mean, Tomotaki always has to go to the clinic, but it feels like that wouldn't be static because that's just a choice he makes that he forgets. So might be a clue though.
富武のおじさま、診療所で愛の語らいとは奥が深いです。違うよシオン。きっとナース服着てもらって撮影会なんだよ。
Nice. Oh. Rena? Crash bang wham. It was Rena.
ナース服でどんな写真撮るんだろう。太郎。
がっちり理解できてるなら照れ隠しに殴るのはやめろ。それからミオンとシオン、お前ら今までそんな目で富武さん見てたのか。
じゃあね、みんな。本当に忘れ物を取りに戻るだけだからね。ついてきちゃダメだよ。
Oh god.
富武、本 本当に用心するのですよ。
It's over, dude. I don't. I think they're dying for sure. Unless Oishi pulls some magic.
リカの心配しすぎではございません
Or
の？
Rita actually does something. Not Rita, I mean, she's doing the best she can. And I'm like, just follow them. What if she just dies when she tries to follow them? It's too risky.
はあ、
Everyone laughed when Satoko yawned. It seemed like a good time to call it a day. It doesn't feel like I was able to change their fate. I just hope that they pay attention and that they're prepared for whatever faces them. I still might have a chance. All I can do now is pray.
それじゃあ富武さん、またぜひその時は写真を見せてくださいね。
その罰ゲームのシャツ、ぜひ着てきてくださいね。
Punishment shirt? From Onagakushi?
よっ、美女との一夜、羨ましいね。ヒューヒュー。
That's different though, I think. I just they were with him the whole time.
またねみんな。次に会うのは秋頃かな。
私たちが今夜殺されなければね。
Okay, talk to now.
それじゃみんなおやすみなさい。
おやすみなさい。
That was the best I could do on the night of watching Higurashi. That's the thing. We just spent so much time on Satoko, which was good, but like, you just had no time to prep for like this. Oh, so that was a chapter break. Uh-oh. Please tell me what happened this night. This is like a box with a cat inside. Please tell me what happened this night. I don't even know if the cat is alive or dead inside the box. Please tell me what happened this night. The cat in the box is dead. It's been a while since we got a Bryn Castle poem, right? Or do I just not remember them? Yo! He's in the clinic. Well, I guess that's your Christmas episode. What, you expected a 2-hour one? I don't spoil you that hard. But anyways, thanks for watching. This was pretty short, and I know it just kind of got extended because I was kind of stuffed, but I'll try to work on the sound thing, honestly, a bit more. Get the settings right, and then maybe this would be just as good as the old one. Can probably just play with how it sounds on recording and versus how it sounds to me. So yeah, but hopefully it's been fine. Hopefully you enjoyed. We got some efforts, but now that they're in the actual clinic, I don't think there's much anyone can do. Unless Hanyu's following, which, I mean, seems like a no-brainer, but who knows how that works. But next time, we will get to see what is happening in the clinic. Did he forget something, or are they gonna have some adult fun, or whatever? Or is he gonna die? But the clinic's pretty far from the road. Maybe. I actually don't know the details. But yeah, anyways, hopefully you had fun. Have a nice Christmas day, and I will see you the Christmas week. Boxing Day, dude. I forgot that was a holiday too. Any boxers? Yeah, well, we'll see. Some Boxing Day sales or whatever. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. Good day. Bye-bye. 11:11. Truly a blessed time. Okay, actually for real, bye.